According to this, on the 4th at 6 a.m. They must be used before January 9th at 6 a.m. Okay, so this is the way they come. They come delivered in a box like this, directly into pharmacy. But long as you remove them from the pharmacy, whatever number of vials you specifically require, you must have them reconstituted within 2 hours. And then you must use them within 6 hours. You cannot put product back.
This process, what happens is we have a fresh vial which has just been taken out of the fridge, and we're going to go through the reconstitution process.
Yeah. As you can see, we have 5 syringes, 5 needles, 5 alcohol swabs set up to be given to the vaccinator to reduce the risk of error. Will you check this with me?
I will, absolutely.
Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine, expiry 4/21. Now we know that this batch has to be expired on the 9th. Okay, we know that from downstairs.
Okay.
And the batch number is EJ.
So we record the batch number.
6795. Okay, I'll just leave that down for a minute. This will expire today because it's out of the fridge now, so we're going to use it today and must be, we're right in the time it's going to be constituted or reconstituted. 15:20, so it'll be expired 21:20 tonight, 6 hours later.
Okay.
Now the process is, we're going to agitate gently. We're going to roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's the 10 times initially. And I must just get it up. We're going to clean the hub of the vial and leave it to dry. And that'll dry when we're drawing up our saline. Okay.
And so we have a specialised syringe for drawing up the
3 ml
saline.
syringe is what comes with the pack.
Syringe. Okay.
Okay.
And this syringe actually comes with the pack, and you were explaining that for each vial you just get 1 syringe, so you need to be very careful that you use it correctly.
Yes.
And
there's no surplus stock coming with it.
Absolutely. And having seen what you do, it is quite different to what we would normally do, and it's very important to do it correctly, because if you mess up, you don't have another spare syringe.
No, you don't. This is normal saline. This comes with the pack as well. 5/23 is the expiry date, and the batch number is here. That's important for when you're logging when you give the vaccination.
Okay. Very good.
So we're going to draw up 1.8 ml of saline. You don't need to use the needle to draw up the saline.
Good, important point.
This is what we've learned. Now I'll go slightly over because I have a little bit of an air bubble in that now. Sorry, now I'm going to just get here because I make a mess. Now, you have 1.8 ml of saline.
Okay.
When you're attaching the needle to the syringe, just make sure it's securely in place.
Yeah, okay.
And that's important for the backflow that will come from the vial.
So you're putting your vial on a steady surface.
Place on a firm surface.
Yeah.
Hold the vial. Now, unfortunately, my hands will be in your way at the moment.
That's okay. That's all right. We'll get down and we'll have
When I'm looking, if you look down this way, I'll be able to see where my needle is going within the depth of the vial. Okay? It's the only way I can hold it now. I'll pull back a bit for you there now. Now, you can see there, it's not gone into the liquid.
Okay.
We're keeping it above that level.
So we keep it above the liquid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add your saline gently.
And is there a bit of pressure?
Long as you get to about 0.5 of a ml, you'll start to feel pressure.
Yeah. Okay.
That's normal. That's okay. Just keep pressing. Keep the needle out of the liquid. And I can't let go just now.
Yeah, I can show that you're keeping it out.
Now, and I'm going to leave go of the plunger, and you'll see there'll be a backflow of air.
And the air will come back
so
automatically.
the pressure equalises.
So the important point there is to hold it firmly to make sure that the needle doesn't go into the fluid and then the air will automatically come back out for you.
And you don't want product coming back in your syringe.
Okay.
So therefore you want to keep the needle out of the solution. Okay, so we'll just remove that. Now I'm going to do another 10 inversions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we'll store the saline that was drawn up with the needles and syringes for the kit.
And
We'll write the expiry time of the liquid of the COVID vaccine on the sticker here.
And the stickers
attach
don't
it.
come with the pack.
No,
This
they
is your
don't.
own way of trying to label them. So that
And
was
we
something
attach
you'd
it
have
to
to
the
look
base.
at. Yeah.
Unfortunately, if you try to write with pen on this, it just won't work.
Okay.
Okay, so now we store those together.
Okay.
We must keep the vaccine away from the light while we're waiting for somebody to use it.
I'm going to bring it out now.
We've got, right, okay, so we get 5 doses out of it, so we each take 5 syringes and 5 needles, so you can't go wrong with the 5. Once you're finished that, you're finished that. So I go ahead and draw up the vaccine then. Once I'm happy. That's 0.3 of a mil.
Any trickiness with taking the stuff out of the file?
No, not really. No, it's very straightforward. It's not viscous or anything really. You know, it's pretty
Okay,
yeah, it's pretty okay.
And you're using a standard insulin syringe, yeah?
Standard insulin syringe, we'll give you a blue needle, and that's it really. So just a bit of gauze. We're not cleaning the area with alcohol.
Yeah.
There for a second, I'll go through one or two other things with you. So we're very careful with the vial that we're not turning it on its side, and we're not shaking it
very
too much.
careful not to
Yeah,
agitate
we're not
the vial
agitating it too much, so that's part of it. We are worried if you're getting a bit achy or you feel a bit fluey. The majority of us have been fine, but people have reported that they feel a bit achy or whatever, which is fine, and you can actually get a bit of a temperature as well, which is okay for a day or two, but if it goes on more than 48 hours, you should get on to occupational health really and report it. And if you have any other issues, any unusual side effects or anything, just register with HPRA online, because they can regulate how people are reacting to the vaccine. Do you know what I mean?
Perfect.
That's that, and this is your record to say you've had it, which is great. So just mind that and bring it back the next time, and we'll fill in the rest.
This video is what happens when the vaccine files have been used and they come back to be disposed of, final part of the chain.
Okay, so when we take out the product, there is product left in the bottom of the vial. That is for discarding. We check the time. We've put the expiry time on it at the time we reconstituted it. So we just check it off our system here. This one is 2040. I've put it in already. 3:15 when we put it back in. So now it's recorded and we know where it's gone. So we just dispose of it. Okay?